During this year's China-U.S. Strategic and Economic Dialogue and China-U.S. high-level consultation on people-to-people exchange, a wide range of bilateral, regional, and global issues of common concern were addressed. They include climate change, interaction in the Asia-Pacific region, managing differences in sensitive situations, the United Nations and multilateral affairs, science, technology, and innovation, green ports and ships, as well as the fight against illegal trade in wildlife. On the strategic and economic front, the two sides achieved over 70 outcomes. And in terms of people-to-people exchanges, the two sides reached 119 outcomes. Both sides have called the talks candid and in-depth.
As long as China and the U.S. respect and take into consideration each other's core interests, adhere to constructive means, and avoid strategic misunderstanding and misjudgment, difference between the two sides will be managed, and their common interests will be maintained.
History teaches us that China and the United States must not follow the old path of confrontation and conflict between major countries. Building a new model of major country relations is an effort to explore a new path towards peaceful coexistence.
We do not fear China's rise. We want to see China rise, to continue to rise in a responsible way that will benefit you most, China, because you have an important role to play. A rising China can be a significant asset for the region and the world, and selfishly for the United States.
During this year's talks, China and the United States managed to expand their cooperation in some areas for the first time, including ocean protection.
中国政府高度重视开展海洋国际合作。
The Chinese government pays high attention to international maritime cooperation. China is devoted to working with all countries in the world in building maritime passages, safeguarding peace at sea, developing maritime economy, using sea resources, and promoting harmony, cooperation, and sustainable development at sea. China and the U.S. are two big ocean powers in the world. They have made positive contributions to maritime research, development, and protection. The two countries share comprehensive interests in global ocean protection.
Once again, we're breaking new ground with respect to China and the United States' ability to find an area where we can cooperate, which has major significance for not just our two nations, but for people everywhere.
The two sides also vowed to work together to support the African Union in building the African Centers for Disease Control and Prevention to fight epidemic diseases like Ebola. Regarding climate change, both countries have pledged to continue their efforts to tackle the global problem.
As the largest developing country and the largest developed country respectively, China and the U.S. have set a good example for the world when it comes to fighting climate change. It shows the South and the North can cooperate, and this cooperation can be win-win.